Okay, let's set that aside. Excellent. Excellent. Are you here? Damn, we got people already? Damn, we literally just logged up. I didn't even have time to finish loading the screen. We have people in chat. My God. My God. All right, how are people doing? How are people doing? Give me a couple seconds. Didn't realize people would be in that quickly. Let me grab the Discord link. What's going on, everybody? Just grabbing a couple things before we start. Let me grab that. Throw that into chat over here. Excellent. And we're good. And we're good. All right, guys. How you doing today? Just me, not people. I am a single person. I think you have a multiple personality disorder, so you count as multiple people. How you doing, Ozzy? How you doing, everyone that's popping in right now? What's good, everybody? So today's topic is, what is your personal rarest Pokemon? Could be any game. Could be Pokemon Go. Could be Silver. Could be Black. Could be Black 2. Any game. We're good. We're good. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day. We're going to spend the entire day tomorrow building furniture. So, not sure how active I'll be tomorrow. How you doing, Alex? So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm not sure when and if we'll be live tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'll have any videos out tomorrow because it's going to be a busy day. Shundo Vanillux. Very nice. Very nice. Shundos are kind of hard to get. I have a couple of Shundos. Oh, wait, no. Wait, not shiny Hundos. The only shiny Hundo I have is a Charizard. That is my only shiny Hundo. I already finished moving. I finished moving. I have to build all the furniture. Like, you can see there's nothing behind me, right? There's nothing here. There's going to be stuff there. It's all on the floor right now. In Scarlet. Okay, very nice. I don't have Pokemon Scarlet yet. I don't have Pokemon Scarlet. I know it's an older game, but I just never picked it up. Shiny Dragonair from Fire Red Safari Zone while holding a Dragon Fang 1% and 1% catch. 5%. You kind of lost me with all those details, but Shiny Dragonair, very nice. That's cool. I do not have any Shiny Dragonairs. Alex, you don't have to say sorry. Like, it's okay. Like, you don't always, like, it's okay. It's fine. I was just asking myself if I'd be going live. So I do have a schedule. I unfortunately did not make my Twitch stream today. Things were a bit busier than I expected them to be. But we will make our stream every single day, 5 to 6 p.m. right here. It has a 1% chance to be found and a 1% chance to be caught, and then why only a 1% chance to be caught? It's really that hard to catch? I didn't think it'd be that hard. FO Shiny Corviknight in Shield. Which one is Corviknight again? That's what gen is that? Have I watched Arthur vs. Dragon? Nope. I have not watched anything besides Pokemon today because I have not had a lot of time. I've pretty much been going nonstop the whole day, making videos, researching for other streams and stuff. So yeah, no, I have not seen the new Fire Force episode yet. Have I watched Arthur vs. Dragon? Same question again. What's an example of a rare Pokemon? So shinies, legendary, I'm not even counting basic legendaries. Like if you just have an Articuno and that's it, like I wouldn't consider it that rare. I think it needs to be a shiny, it needs to be a variant, it needs to be a special event Pokemon, it has to be a Hundo or a shiny Hundo or some combination of those. Gen 8 Flying Steel type. Nice. Okay. That's why I don't know it. I'm back. How you doing, Chainsaw Man? Welcome in. I have a full art... full art. Is that like are you talking about the cards, or are you talking about like one of those event Pokemon with the rare background? My shiny Combi? I mean, okay. What game? What game is your shiny from? I don't know any of those. Third streams in a row I can't relate to. It's okay. That's fine. That's okay. What's your favorite Pokemon game? Probably Silver. Might be Pokemon Silver. Keep in mind, I haven't played them all. Keep in mind, I have not played all the Pokemon games yet. I am working my way through those that I haven't. Is the YouTube stream on? The YouTube stream is on. Can I be a mod? Wheezy, you know, I've already warned you, Wheezy. Wheezy, don't even start. Don't, don't even start. Zoro versus Gear 4 Luffy, I don't know. Power scaling's not really what I do. I have a shiny VMAX Urshifu Rapid Strike, and it's a giant card. What do you mean, like like it's like a extra large card? I didn't even know they make those. Love Pokemon Y. I have not played. I haven't played Y. I haven't played. I skipped that generation. I skipped a few generations, to be fair. My favorite game is on the screen. Oh, Pokemon Go. I mean, I grabbed this from Pokemon Go. Uh, like I just Googled Pokemon Go background to try and find a nice image, and then I just cropped a bunch of my shinies and put them in there. I have a shiny V. Okay, I already read that one. I haven't played since Sword and Shield. I had shiny Delibird, Shuckle, and okay, I have a shiny Delibird. I do have a shiny Delibird, but not from Sword and Shield. I have quite a few shinies on Pokemon Go, where it's a lot easier to get shinies compared to the cartridge games. I don't think I have any shinies in the regular games. That's Pokemon Sword. Okay, so I literally Googled Pokemon Go backgrounds, and I just then tweaked it a little bit to for my own purposes. I know the exact location. Okay, cool. I never played it. I never played. I have a shiny Rainbow VMAX Rillaboom. I wish I knew what that was. I'm still educating myself on all the newer Pokemon. I've been a Wheezy, you make a request again, you're banned. You make that request one more time, you're banned. Don't know if this is good, but I have a shiny Dragonite. Look, I just want to talk. Like I'm open. You don't need to have the rarest Pokemon ever. If you have a shiny Dragonite, that's awesome. That is awesome. Have a good day. Thank you, Eri. I have a shiny authentic. What do you mean authentic? Sinistea with a rare mark in Scarlet. What do you like authentic as in like you didn't trade for it, like you got it yourself? Like what does authentic even mean here? Shiny Umbreon is the GOAT? I don't think I have a shiny Umbreon yet. What color is shiny Umbreon? I have a shiny Feebas from the original Emerald, and I refuse to evolve it. You know what? Fair. You know what? Sometimes, the lower, the pre-evolved states look better than the later evolved states. What about Lapras? I have a gold VMAX Lapras. That's cool. I mean, Lapras is one of my favorite Pokemon in general. Like, Lapras is awesome. A shiny Lapras is even better. Card Pokemon Go or the open game. Anything. Like, we can talk Pokemon cards. We can talk the games. We can talk Pokemon Go. We could talk anything that you guys collect or play that is... You don't even have to only talk Pokemon, but primarily Pokemon related to the stream. I don't know about mine, but my father got a shiny Tentacool. What color? I think shiny Tentacool is what, green? I think it's green. I think it's green. I do have a vague recollection of finding a full odds shiny Jigglypuff on Diamond for DS. Those are pretty hard to... It's hard to get a shiny on those games. I think it's like 1 in 8,000. I see how it is. 12 in the middle of the... Yeah, go to bed. Wheezy, you can go to sleep. If it's midnight, go to bed. Greninja's your favorite Pokemon? As much as I love Greninja, he's not going to be my favorite. He's cool. He's cool. But he's not my number one. Granted, I had the charm and the shiny power and the title power in a sandwich. I am so confused by chat. How did sandwiches get into this? The new games haven't been for me, but for some reason I have high hopes for Gen 10. So I've seen a couple of other content creators talk about like the leaks for Gen 10, and it looks good. There's like potentially a lot more islands, a lot more terrain, so more places to explore and discover, and I think that's great. I refuse. I will make you money and show up. I mean, like Wheezy, the one viewer, like a view, like a singular view on YouTube is making me like like tiny fractions of a penny. So like, it's okay if you can go to sleep. Like it's okay. I have a shiny golden Charizard GX. The card, because the shiny Charizards are worth money. Like that, those are worth money. The Sinistea in Scarlet, I had a shiny Power 3. What does Power 3 mean? I never played Scarlet. What does Power 3 even mean? Like, educate me, because I never played that gen. What is your favorite game minus Soul Silver? I never played Soul Silver. I played the classic original Silver, and that was probably my favorite. A shiny Lucario is one of your favorites. I don't have a shiny Lucario yet, though I do love Lucario. Charizard rating 8. So wait, hold on. Are you talking about the OG Charizard, like the OG first edition, rated 8 on 10, like pretty. If you have the OG Charizard first edition, my favorite Pokemon is Corviknight. I don't know that one yet. I'm half owl, so I'll just stay up. That's not Wheezy. You are not half owl. You might be half demon. You might be half, unknown monster species, but you are not an owl. That's good because I have like 5. You have like 5 shiny Charizards or more. So like, here's the thing: not all Charizards are equal. If you have an OG Charizard, if you have the original Charizard in good condition and first edition, that is worth money. Like money. Weasel go hard. Weasel's alright, unless we're talking like a shiny Weasel. Does anyone know? And does anyone else think Pikachu is... Okay, dude, you need to... Learcalf, you need to be on a watch list because, like, you're not ruining Pikachu here. Which Mega Evolution is my favorite? Probably either... There's a couple that come to mind. There's Heracross, there's Lucario, and there was a third one. I forgot what it's called. Was it Phalanx? I think it's Phalanx. You're 99% human, 1% Neanderthal? I don't think so. I think you're like maybe 20% human, 40% unknown species, and 40% 40% demon. Mega Lucario X, I have that. Very nice. Very, very nice. I don't know if it's rare, but in Pokemon Go, I have a shiny Groudon and Giratina. Well, I don't have those. I don't even have a Groudon yet. I have an OG Charizard that is imperfect condition. That my Okay, when you said, do you mean in perfect condition or imperfect? So like not perfect. If you mean in perfect condition, so 10 on 10 rating, then you know what? You should probably sell that, invest it, and retire young, because that's... If you truly have a first edition mint condition Charizard, that's potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars. So like, go sell it, go invest that money, retire young, and like donate to my stream. My rarest Pokemon is my shiny me. Oh, so a shiny Pikachu? Okay. Are we talking the card? Are we talking one of the games? Like, which Pikachu? You're 50% Pochita? I don't think you're... Well, I mean, what is the ratio of Chainsaw, like, of Denji to Pochita? I don't know if it's 50-50. My shiny Mew is my rarest... Okay, so Mew, are we talking, like, the movie card Mew? Are we talking the first release of Mew in, like, the older series? Like, which Mew? It depends how damaged, because even a PSA 6 is, like, 4,000 to 10,000. I'd say to get 10,000 for a Charizard, you're probably looking closer to 7. If it's like PSA 4 to 6, you might still be able to get a couple of grand if you're lucky. I think 10 is pushing it for that. How you doing, Egg? May I have a good night? Good night, Aria. I thought I said good night to you already. I thought you left. His heart is Poochie. Okay, so I'm sorry, Chainsaw Man. You're not 50-50. It's more like you're 90-10 at most, like 95-5. Oh, my shiny Mew. It's my rarest. Okay, so you have a shiny Mew card, but like, which, like, do you know from what generation, like what pack? I have a golden Charizard. I think I am the best. So a golden Charizard is worth good money. Like a golden Charizard, depending on if it's the one I'm thinking of, you could probably get a few $100s for that if it's in mint condition. I have a shiny Mimikyu and got it in less than 200 tries with the shiny charm. I respect your patience because I don't farm shinies. I don't have the time for that. I would hate my life. One of my best Pokemon cards is M Charizard X. I don't know the price tag on that one. I know what it looks like because I was talking with my cousin about it, but I don't know the price tag on that one. If it's the one I think of, it's a few $100s in mint condition. It's a blue Mew that is in Japanese. It's a move as Geno. Okay, so I don't know that one. It's not the one I was thinking of. I don't know that one. What's my favorite anime? I don't have a favorite. I am a general enthusiast of many shows. I've been keeping it for years. Okay, some Pokemon cards are worth holding on to and see if they appreciate in value. Some cards are probably not going to keep going up that much more, and you'd be better off just selling it and investing the money and just like, making money faster that way. I got the name of it Mew X. Okay, so that's like, okay, Mew X 3271. Okay, so that's like way newer than what I was thinking of. Way newer than what I was thinking of. I don't know how much that one's worth. I have a PSA 10 a PSA evolution, a PSA 10 Evolution Charizard 2016. Still, PSA 10 is always great. PSA 10 is fantastic. Pretty even fresh out of a pack. They're usually not PSA 10. Lugia X 2005. Hold on to that one. You might want to research that one because that's probably worth bank. You have an an OG Poliwhirl. That's always cute. Probably not worth that much. Maybe like $20-$30, but like still, I like OG Poliwhirl. Somehow, just this year, I have boosted from 20 shinies to 74 shinies in Pokemon Go. So like, I'm finding shinies pretty often on Pokemon Go. I caught like 2 or 3 in the last day. I got an Onix, I got a Steelix, and I got, I think, one more shiny, like all in the last day. You sold the most expensive one of your cards for 3,000 when I need to make rent. Oh, damn. Like, when you have to sell your cards to make rent, that's just unfortunate, because, like, you can make a good living. Like, if you have the old cards in good condition, you could be rich, theoretically. I got 2 today, Jigglypuff and a Lowen Rattata. I have not gone... I have a Jigglypuff with a bow. I don't have a shiny Jigglypuff yet. I have a grade 9 first edition Brock's Graveler from Brock's Graveler. Okay, I mean, that's still cool. That's still cool that you have Brock's Graveler. I got 2 today. I already read that one. Did I miss anything else? My phone isn't good enough for Pogo. How old is your phone? Because I have an iPhone 11. Like, you guys complain about my camera quality and the mic and everything. I have an iPhone 11. It is old as dirt. First edition Shadowless Holographic Charizard number 4. Again, I don't know the price tag on that one either, but that's still cool, because, like, Charizard, you can't go wrong with the Charizard. Can't go wrong with Charizard. He's a fan favorite. Your battery dies so fast in iPhone 10? My battery's also kind of cooked. It dies pretty quickly. I have a Mewtwo promo card. Okay, look, Akaza. Akaza, if you have the Mewtwo promo card from the first movie, get that graded. Do yourself a favor. If it looks like it's in good shape, get that card graded. It's worth money. It's worth good money. Go get that graded now. Like, trust me, you'll thank me later. I have a Pikachu Holo Illustrator. I don't think I've seen that one. Same 11 Pro. Same. Okay, you also you also have an iPhone 11. Yeah, you know what? My phone is it's at retirement stage, but I just gotta wait till my plan expires. Gotta wait till my plan's up. I have the Gold Giratina V Star, 5 star. Very nice. Very, very nice. Your first edition Shadowless Holographic Charizard. I think I already read that one. The Bubble Mew Bubble Mew is cute. Bubble Mew is great. And two Lilies Clefairy. I don't think I've seen that one. You have PSA 9 and it's worth approximately 300. So I assume you're talking about the Charizard, because if you're saying a card's worth $350,000, there's not a lot of cards worth that kind of money. So okay, so if you mean first edition Charizard, PSA is okay because like I know you can get around 500 grand for like the PSA 10. Is it still 350 for 9? I mean 9 is still very good condition. I wouldn't be surprised. I would think like 250. Sounds possible. It sounds possible. Your phone dies at 4%. That sucks. That shiny rainbow Lugia VMAX. Very nice. I don't have a rainbow Lugia. I wish I did. I have a rainbow Pikachu that my grandpa gave me as well. Your grandpa seems to. You guys have some awesome grandpas. My grandparents do not give me Pokemon cards. Also, most of my grandparents are dead. But mine's a shadowless holographic Charizard number 4, not the desired one. Okay, so like, it's still gonna be worth something, even though it's not gonna be the rarest Charizard there is. It's still like a sought after, like a sought after card in general. But I don't know about that Charizard specifically. If I could own any Pokemon, easy. If I could own any Pokemon, it would have to be something I could actually afford and like store somewhere, like somewhere I can actually keep. Oh wait, it fits in a Pokeball. It fits in a Pokeball. What Pokemon would I actually want? You know what? I'm still taking Cyndaquil. I'm still taking Cyndaquil because he's not going to be that expensive. He's super cute. Doesn't take up a lot of space. I can save a whole lot of money on cooking. Wobbuffet. Yeah, I mean, your rarest card's a Wobbuffet. Your rarest Pokemon's a Wobbuffet. Is it like an event Wobbuffet? I have a Deoxys from Japan in Pokemon Go. Okay, so you caught your Deoxys in Japan. Does that actually change anything? Or is it just like, it's cool that you picked it up while you were in Japan? If I could have any Pokemon without their powers and just the way they look, yeah, I'm choosing Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil's my boy. Or you know what? Or Gengar. But Gengar without its powers would be a little bit less practical because he can't slip through walls because he's not a ghost. I have a PSA 10 Shadowless Charizard. I don't know about the value of a Shadowless Charizard, but like PSA 10, always good. The Mewtwo card I have, the Pokemon, the first movie, in gold text on the top right. So like, if you, I forget what the text looks like. It's been a long time. If you have the promo card from the movie, get it graded, because I'm telling you, that's worth money. I'll take like Sprigatito. I don't remember which one Sprigatito is. I have a shiny rainbow rapid strike Blaziken V. I am so out of touch with these like newer cards. Like I played the Pokemon card game during like the first gen, maybe like second gen packs, but like yeah, I don't know these like rainbow rapid strike VMAX. I don't know these. Kabuto? Oh, I mean, so like is it just like the original Kabuto from like the first packs, or is it like an event Kabuto, or like which Kabuto? You're gonna get it graded, but I don't know. My friend so casually just gave it to me after I won a wager. If your friend just gave you look, I'm just saying, if it really is the movie promo card from like 1998, like around 1998, 99, if it's that card, trust me, you need to go check that out because it's going to be worth a lot of money if it's in good condition. I have a shiny Cyndaquil X. That's adorable. If it, I don't care how rare the card is. I don't care how much it's worth. If it's a Cyndaquil, it's a win. Full odds Shalfa victory. What's a Shal? What is Shalfa like a pack or is it like a generation? Like what does that mean? What is my favorite Pokemon? Either Cyndaquil or Gengar. Probably Gengar by a little bit, but like it's close. It's close. It's really close. Also followed by Lapras. I have a bronze Pikachu. I don't really know because like I know the original cards like from the very very first generation of cards. So like I'm not up to date on the newer stuff. My cousin just found a whole bunch of. I can't tell you yet. I'm gonna start learning more about the cards. My favorite Pokemon is Charizard, which is really basic, but I just love him. You know what? I don't care if it's basic. I don't care if it's like, oh, that's everybody's favorite Pokemon. Can't you be original? No. You can have any favorite that you want. You want to love Charizard? Go ahead and love Charizard. In fact, I was playing Pokemon Fire Red this morning on my Switch, and my Charmeleon just evolved into a Charizard. He's like level 38 now, 37, 38. You have a shiny Gengar X. I know that one. Fantastic. I love Gengar. Again, like if I don't care how rare the card is, if it's one of my favorite Pokemon, it's a win in my books. Also, some Gengars are pretty valuable. If you have a okay, so which 97 Pikachu? Because I know a couple of the Pikachu, or like the older Pikachu cards. Is it like a very kind of like a very chunky Pikachu with like a kind of vague background, very wide, takes up most of the card? Is Arceus the strongest Pokemon? I'm not really a power scaler, so like I won't even know. I just don't know the answer. I have a so again, so if you have the OG Mewtwo, when you say OG Mewtwo, Chainsaw Man, are you referring to like from the packs or from the movie, like the movie promo card? I have a Jumbo Lance's Charizard and a Jumbo. So like when you say Jumbo, do you mean like it actually says in the card title Jumbo, or is it like an extra large printing of the card? Because I've never seen those. Like I'm just not familiar with the Jumbo cards. Okay, so like Chainsaw Man, I was just yelling at the other guy in chat. If you have a Mewtwo movie promo card, go grade it. Unless it's clearly in bad condition, go grade it immediately. And then sell it to me for like 1% of the price. I gotta go look at it again when I get home, but the cards are huge. Okay, so like I'm not used to seeing the jumbo printed cards. I've never seen those. One thing I do remember from way back, I forgot there's a term for them where it's like it's not like the playable trading cards. They're still collectible Pokemon cards, but they have like really flashy animated backgrounds. And they're kind of like very thick, hard plastic. They're not like they're not flimsy cardboard. They're not like the normal cards. I forgot what they were called. They were out in they were huge in the 90s. It's not in bad condition at all. So okay, I'll grade it. So like, if it looks like it's in good condition, if your Mewtwo looks like it's in reasonably good condition, like no bends, no scratches, no peeling, nothing like that, it looks pretty close to mint condition. Get it graded. It could be worth a lot of money. I also have a live action Charizard card from the Detective Pikachu promo. I don't think I ever saw that. I didn't even know they had promo cards for that. But okay, good to know. I didn't even know about that one. Snap Pikachu. I am so like there's so many cards I apparently have not seen. My God. I mean, I do have an anime convention in 2 months, so I'll probably catch up on all the new cards while I'm there. I have a Greninja and Zoroark Tag Team GX. They have. I didn't even know they have tag team cards. See how out of touch I am. CEO Otaku. I wish. I mean, CEO of what? I'm pretty much. I'm just a content creator. I don't need a. I don't have like a corporation. Here's the thing. I can't search it up because one of my computer is running OBS and YouTube right now. So I have my stream over here, OBS over here, and my phone over here. So like I don't have a free device to look it up. I just finished Ennis Lobby, finally enjoying what. I'm sorry, but if you were not enjoying yourself up to Ennis Lobby, like were you just enduring it? Like, were you not having a good time? Because, like, I love any slobby, but I wouldn't suffer through a series I was not enjoying for that long, because that's crazy to me. I haven't seen you in a while. So, Groon, I have been live consistently. YouTube is not pushing my content. I don't know what's going on. I have been here. I've been here. My content's still coming out. I don't know why YouTube is doing this. They got LA cards for Pikachu, Mewtwo, Charizard, Mr. Mime, Greninja. What do you mean LA cards? Like, what does LA... Like, I assume you don't mean Los Angeles. Like, what does LA stand for here? I have a shiny Jirachi V. Do you like Jirachi? I like Jirachi the movie. I like the Jirachi movie. Not my favorite movie, but it was a decent movie. I like the characters and the world. I just think early on was a bit slow start. I mean, I didn't find it slow for that long. Like, are there times where One Piece is slow? Sure. Like, I can't say it's not. There are times where it's slow. But, like, any slobby, that means you had to go through a lot to get to that point. I would have been having a good time by then. I don't see you on the For Your page, even though I'm subbed. YouTube has stopped showing my content. Like, literally less than 0.01% of my viewers actually see my content. I don't know what's going on. There was an update in December, and it just screwed my channel. I don't know. Live action from the Detective Pikachu movie. Yeah, I didn't... I never went to see the Detective Pikachu movie, so I never, I didn't know they had promo cards. I think the rarest Pokemon is Shiny Celebi. Here's the thing. It depends on what we're talking. If you're talking about the rarest Pokemon, then it's going to come down to, like, the game, the card game, like there's certain event Pokemon that you just can't get anymore. So, like, I think it depends on the context of, what Pokemon we're, like, I don't think there's one answer to the question overall. The rarest I have in Pokemon Go. So in Pokemon Go, I don't think I have anything obscenely rare. I think the rarest thing I have is like a Shundo Charizard. Like, I have a 3-star shiny Charizard. Like, nothing crazy. I have a few Hundos. I have a lot of shinies, but not that many Shundos. You're the only person I watch live on because you make great lives and it's easy for you to see my messages. I mean, the thing is, it's only easy to see people's messages because, like, my chat's not as big as it was a couple of months ago. I don't know what happened with YouTube. New positioning for the setup. Yes, we have changed the setup a little bit. We moved apartments. The screen looks fire. Thank you very much. I'm testing out some new green screens to see what people like. How you doing, Xylo? Thank you for the follow. Speaking of Celebi, I also have the really cool Mega Venusaur and Celebi tag. Venusaur and Celebi tag team was not something I was expecting, but it kind of makes sense. Like, they are pretty synergistic. Unless you're talking about the camera angles, then I switched it so TikTok is on my phone and YouTube is on my computer. I also changed that. You have a shiny. You have a lot of shinies apparently, because you've been mentioning a lot. You have a lot of shinies, Chainsaw Man. That's a lot. You have Metagross. You have Jirachi. You got Greninja and Zoroark. That's a lot of shinies. I hope I can get a shiny Giratina someday in a game or like the cards. Like, are most of you guys talking about the cards or the games? Because, like, I just can't get into the card game because I already play Magic, so, like, I can't afford another card game. Okay. Which game specifically? This isn't rare, but I have a full art Ditto card when it's a Field of Nummel. You know what? Sometimes it's nice to just collect cool looking art. Like, I can appreciate having like a really rare card that's worth a lot of money, but sometimes you just really appreciate the art of a card. You used to be quite popular. Yeah. It's been so long since I saw you. So, King, YouTube screwed me. After Christmas time, YouTube had an update, and since Boxing Day, I have had no views. I've had no views. My audience does not see my content, so I don't know. And yes, Groon, you can absolutely join the Discord. The link is posted in the chat. So yeah, King, we have been live every single day. We are posting content just about every single day. We have not gone anywhere. We have not gone anywhere. The only trading cards I have are Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Way back in the day. Like way back in the day. I have since left the card game, and now I just play my Magic. And let me tell you, my wallet does not like that I play anything. I recently got a full art Lono Kilo Watcher. I have no idea. I probably just butchered that name. Because my god, is that a mouthful. I have a shiny golden Gardevoir and Sylveon GX tag team. I also worked very hard on getting all of these cards, so I have a bunch of shinies. Like, how much money did you spend to collect all these shinies? That's crazy. Did people ever just call you Dork? No one calls me Dork. I think IDF Soldiers finally got... Yes, IDF Soldiers got my YouTube channel. All right. Pombon Supremacy? Pombon. I don't think I remember which one Pombon is. The most expensive one I have is Elemental Hero Gaia. It's $200. So, okay. I'm only going to tell this story one time. Do not ask questions as it is incredibly depressing to talk about, okay? I'm only going to say this one time and never again. Back when I used to collect Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, specifically. Up until the era of Elemental Heroes. Probably like Shining Flare Wingman, that kind of era of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. So everything from Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon. Everything from Legend of Blue Eyes up until that era of Elemental Heroes, I had every single card. I had Blackluster Soldier, I had Void of the Beginning, I had Chaos Emperor, I had Blue Eyes Ultimate, I had every card. My collection was stolen, and that collection now would be worth millions. And I'd be rich and retired, and now I'm sad. Okay, enough depressing stories. A couple thousand and some I just got from my friend. You spend a couple thousand on trading cards doesn't even surprise me. It doesn't even surprise me. Because, I know how expensive trading cards can get. I used to have a Gold Star Rayquaza. I am not familiar with that card specifically. I know Rayquaza. I just don't know Gold Star Rayquaza. How you doing, Owls? Welcome in. Someone stole my Exodia piece. Dude, you got Yugi'd? You legit got Yugi and had someone steal your Exodia. Dude literally got Yugi-Moto'd. He got MC'd. The only reason I have the card is because my big brother gave me his Elemental Hero deck, and he did. Look, my favorite deck that I've ever played out of every deck I've built in Yu-Gi-Oh! Elemental Heroes were my jam. I loved Elemental Heroes. Just the versatility, the creativity. No matter what you get on the board, you can make an awesome fusion. What do I think about the recent increase in price of Pokeballs due to the recent... Oh my god, okay. I'm pretty sure the horrendous attacks in Iran are not inflating the market for Pokeballs, but god damn it. Did I get shadow banned? Yeah, pretty much. On YouTube, yeah. But, I'm not too worried about it. Look, there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do about it. The only thing I can do is keep posting content, keep showing up, and, hopefully things go back to normal. Is talking about other stuff allowed? Yes, we can absolutely talk about other stuff. The main reason I have a topic of the day is it gets the chat going. So, the second stream started, there were already people jumping in saying, oh, I have Pokemon, I play Pokemon, I can talk about this. It just gets the chat moving. It gets people engaged. But we don't only have to, limit the conversation to solely Pokemon. Absolutely. I'm not really into trading cards, but can you explain to me why they are worth so much? Pikachu is hot. Okay, you know what? Look, I don't know why you had to throw the Pikachu comment in there, but okay. Why are trading cards worth a lot? Well, there's scarcity and demand. So, like, Pokemon is extremely popular. I don't think I need to explain that, considering it's a like multi billion dollar label, right? That's self-explanatory. The Pokemon trading card is one of the most popular trading card games in the world. It's like, I think it's probably bigger than Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh. I think. I'm pretty sure. On top of that, there's popularity, there's definitely demand for the product, and then there's scarcity. So when you have and there's also competitive viability. So there's people who collect the cards simply for the joy of collecting, and if there's limited stock of those particular cards, the value rises. And the more demand there is with a limited stock, value continues to rise. And if it's competitively viable as well, so people who compete in tournaments where they can also make money there, then the card's value could raise even more so. And there's also like fan favorites, like the most valuable Pokemon card that is mass produced, that actually has many copies out there, would be like the first edition Charizard from the first release. Those are valued at like $500,000 in mint condition. Oh, you're funny, Dot. It's kind of 60-40 with the higher for Magic, only because the collaborations they have. So Magic does get a lot of collaborators, quite a few, and there's a lot of collaboration packs and decks that I want to get, but my wallet says no, so it has to wait. Those have to wait. Like, I wanted Avatar, I wanted Marvel, I wanted Fallout. I couldn't do it. I got Shiny Kakuna with 30 minutes of starting Let's Go Pikachu. Well, I guess that was your birthday present. You got a shiny Kakuna. Not sure how rare shiny. I would like a shiny Beedrill. I love Mega Beedrill. A shiny Mega Beedrill would be cool. Shiny Kartana in Ultra Sun base odds. I don't know what the odds are. I assume that the shinies in that game is probably 1 in 8,000, 1 in 7,000, or something like that. I have 6 shiny Golden Charizards V and 4 shiny Golden Charizards GX and 1 shiny Silver Charizard. That's a lot of Charizards, dude. That's just a lot of Charizards. 22 shiny Charizards. That's a lot of Charizards, dude. Might want to start. You could probably be selling these and investing and retire like before you're 20. It's really bizarre to me that Pokemon cards can be. What is the most expensive card? I don't remember what it was. I'm pretty sure it was like. I'm pretty sure the rarest card is like a single print of like a certain Pikachu. I'm pretty sure it's a Pikachu, but there's like only one copy of it, and like. No, like I forgot what it was. It's not Charizard. I know it's not Charizard. That's one of the most expensive, but I forgot what it was. My first shiny in Pokemon Go is a shiny Mareep. I also think I have a shiny Mareep. I think I have one. I do have quite a few shinies in there. I'd have to double check for you. Everything you see on my screen, like the Pitbull, the Grand Bull, the Ninetales with the bow tie, Steel, like all the shinies on my thumbnail, that's all mine. Like those are all my those aren't all the shinies I have, but I took my Pokemon and put them there. You're 13 right now, but here's the thing. I'm not sure which Pokemon cards are going to dramatically increase in value, but if you sell some of the rare cards that you have now, invest that money and get like 8 to 10% growth per year on top of the ridiculous money you'll make just from selling the cards, you'll be retired before you're my age. Like you could be rich. Like you could retire very rich, very young. You talking about Pokemon Go? We're talking all Pokemon. You're talking the card games. We're talking the OG games. We're talking the new gen games. We're talking Pokemon Go. We're talking across the board. I have a full odds Giratina from Platinum. So, like, I don't know what full odds refer to. Like, I guess that's, like, perfect stats. I guess you mean, like, perfect stats Giratina? Which is cool. Like, I don't know all of your cards, Chainsaw Man, but, like, if if I had my old collection right now, I'm telling you, if I had my old Pokemon cards right now, I would not be on camera. I wouldn't be here. I'd be selling them off, investing them. I'd be retired today. I would be gone. I'd be gone off the internet. I'd be kaput. I'm done. Rarest in game was a shiny Duskull. Got on accident. Rarest card probably gold. Miradane X. Probably butchered that name. Miradon. Oh, Miradon. I'm butchering that. I'm completely butchering that. Very cool. Very cool indeed. I have a shiny Frostmoth with the rare mark with no shiny sandwich. With no shiny sandwich? I want a shiny sandwich. I want a shiny sandwich. Caught a Shalfa female Charmander before ZA DLC. Is like a female, like, does it being a female really change anything? Asking with genuine curiosity. Illustrator Pikachu, most expensive right now. Roughly 39 copies exist, with most of them accounted for. I do remember it being a Pikachu, so that might make sense to me. I thought there was less copies, though. Miridon. Miridon. Got it. Miridon. Got it. Okay. Nice. Female is 5% on alphas. Okay. So it makes it a lot more rare. Interesting. Did not know this. In Scarlet, you could make different levels of sandwiches to boost odds. You know what? Only the top tier. I will only accept the highest tier of sandwich. I am a sandwich connoisseur, so I expect nothing but the world class. It's the Illustrator Pikachu. Okay. I didn't remember what Pikachu variant, but I knew the rarest card was probably a Pikachu. So that makes sense to me. You're probably remembering this small count for graded. Yes. You have a shiny Blastoise VMAX. I don't really know the value of the VMAX cards. Like, I know if you have a shiny OG Blastoise in mint condition, then that's probably worth a few $1,000s. Not like, it's not going to be worth like, 50,000 or 100,000, but you could probably get a couple grand for an OG Blastoise mint. I need to make a different sandwich for shiny odds. I mean, I understand. You make the sandwich you need for the situation. I just, I want all the sandwiches. For the normal type shiny odds, you need to stack 9 blocks of tofu onto a sandwich. That's a lot of tofu in the sandwich, but okay. I mean, how big are said blocks? Is it like a giant, like, monster-sized sandwich? What is this sandwich? How rare is a shiny Miradon? I don't know from, like, what... Are we talking like a card? Are we talking from the games? Are we talking Pokemon Go? It depends from which one. That sounds and probably tastes criminal, just like a mountain of tofu in a sandwich. I mean, here's the thing. You can make tofu taste good. It's just like... That's a lot of tofu. If it's the amount of tofu I'm thinking of, that's going to probably give you indigestion. Like, that would not go down very smooth. I don't think I'd want to eat 9 blocks of tofu in my sandwich. Why are we talking about tofu? Because of we're talking about the sandwiches that you can make in Pokemon to like get certain for certain stats or to find certain Pokemon, and apparently there's like one where you have to put like 9 blocks of tofu in the sandwich. The rarest card is probably my base set Venusaur, but since it's in back, so you had like the original Venusaur, like from the first one. Oh man, that's such a good card. That's worth. I mean, it wasn't gonna be worth a huge amount of money in mint condition, but that card's a classic. Yeah, that's a classic card. Oh, that Venusaur's awesome. I don't remember which, but there's some that need 9 pieces of bacon, tomatoes, peppers. You know what? That to me is fine. Because like when I have a hamburger with a lot of bacon on it, that doesn't seem crazy to me. That's okay. Are we talking about Pokemon cards in the game? Everything. Pokemon Go, the cartridge games, downloadable, everything. Everything Pokemon. I had a lot of older collector cards, but my brother destroyed them all. Okay. So I don't condone violence. But if you had smited your brother in revenge, I would not blame. I would say I understand. I would say I understand. Because that he may have cost you a lifetime, he might have cost you your retirement fund. I have 13 shiny golden Pikachus, some GX, some V, and some EX, and I have a very OG. So you have the OG Raichu. I don't think the OG Raichu is worth too much, really, because like it was never that big of a deal. The others, I don't know. The OG Raichu never did that well. Well, if in it's Pokemon Go, it's an event Pikachu from a few years ago. I have several event Pikachus. I don't think I have anything crazy, but I have multiple event Pikachus. I'm only talking about Pokemon cards because I never played a Pokemon game before. I do think the Pokemon games are worth hopping onto. If you're like curious to try them, I do think they're worth hopping onto. Can I come up to show off my collection if that's okay? So like I can't bring you onto stream, but like okay, I'll tell you what you can do. I'll tell you what you guys could do. If you want, I will be happy to rate your Pokemon collections. So if you want to go to the Discord, go to the Pokemon Go. So we have a Pokemon section in chat. You can submit your collection, and I will do like my rating of your collections. I will be happy to do that. I'll be happy to rate your Pokemon collections, Pokemon and virtual or cards. If I haven't played any Pokemon games, what should I start with? So here's the thing. Are you like an OG fan from like the 90s, or are you like a newer fan who got into like when did you get into Pokemon? When were you introduced to Pokemon? Because like if you're someone like me, then I might say something like Fire Red, Leaf Green, because they just re-released those, and it's just a nice throwback. I got in as a kid. I'm 21. So like when you say kid, do you mean? I'm assuming you mean like 10 years ago. So like kind of what is that? Gen 5, Gen 6. I would say probably chat. Do you think Black 2, like the Black and White 2, would be a safe bet for someone who got into Pokemon around like 10 years ago? I think I had a good time with Black 2. I think that was a good one. Which one should I play first? Oh, you're also asking for which one. I'm just it depends on when you got into it, and like when would be like what generation game would feel the best for you, because there isn't a right or wrong answer per se. So in 2009, okay, so you got into it in 2015, so like yeah, within like another person within like the last 10 years. I kind of want to say Black 2. I started playing seriously with Alola and then played Auras. What's Auras? I don't think I know that one. Thank you, Lost Heart, for the follow. I shall try and report back in a couple of days. Okay, so I haven't played a lot of the Pokemon games. I played the OG, Red, Blue, Yellow. I played Gold and Silver. I skipped a few and came back for Black 2. I skipped a few again and came back for Z to A. And, like, I feel like the most modern positive experience I had was Black 2. But my favorite was Silver. But Silver's going to be kind of old for most of you. The remake of the third gen. I didn't play the remake of the third gen. I'd like to though. I want to play all the games. I really want to play all the Pokemon games. I want the full experience. I still have my Poke Walker, but the Pokemon isn't seeing home again. Poke Walker. That's oh my god. When did the how old is that? Oh my, wait, I just remembered something. Okay. This is going to be like a mega throwback to like I have to do a video on it. I'm not sure if any of you will remember this. Do any of you remember having a Pokemon game, but it was literally a Pokeball like this big, that opened up, and it was like a battle. It was like a Pokemon fighting game inside of a giant Pokeball. Does anyone remember this? Does anyone remember this? This was like 90s. This was like late 90s. What is the rarest Pokemon? The thing is, there's context. There's context. Are we talking like in Pokemon Go? Are we talking about from the games? Are we talking about the cards? I sadly don't. It's okay. I will do a video on it because, oh my god, I completely forgot that thing existed. I have to do a video on it. I have to do a video on it. So, like, I don't know what the rarest Pokemon in all of the games are. It's probably going to be some sort of, like, event Pokemon that no longer exists. Like, something that you can't get anymore from, like, many years ago. I don't know. In Alola, inside of Acelora's trial, you can see a blurry photo of Ash and Pikachu. I have not played that one, but that is awesome. Do I mean like the rarest Pokemon card I have, or so like we're talking everything. We're talking Pokemon cards, Pokemon games, Pokemon Go, all forms of Pokemon. Because we have Pokemon fans who are like, there's Pokemon fans of all sorts, right? We don't all play the same games. We don't all collect the same things. So we're just talking as a collective. The rarest is Celebi if I got it legitimately. I'm pretty sure, like, I think I saw a video on that one. I know I had a Celebi. Like, I did have a Celebi. But back then, I don't think it was that hard to get. I don't think it was that hard to get. You've got a shiny Celebi, very nice. The card or the game or Pokemon Go. Did the Pokeball have like the lights at the bottom, and the display on top? So yeah, the buttons were on the bottom, and then it had like the screen was on the top half. So it was built like a Pokeball with a flat base. I think it had a flat base, and the screen was on top, and all the buttons were on the bottom. I have a gold Miraidon X card I pulled myself. Very nice. Also, in Legends Z to A, you can find a trainer dressed like Ash who claims to have the strongest Pikachu. You know what? He kind of does have the strongest Pikachu, so fair enough. I remember playing Pokemon on my Nintendo DS. Do we have other Pokemon fans who played on the Nintendo 64? And I don't just mean playing like Pokemon Stadium, but do you guys remember the old cartridge attachment for the Nintendo 64 controller that allowed you to play your Pokemon games on the TV? Tell me people remember this. I have to do videos on this. Oh my god. Guys, tomorrow's video is going to be like Pokemon nostalgia. For the next couple of days, Pokemon nostalgia. I'm glad I'm not the only one who remembers this. I went to go see how much all my Charizards are worth, and in total, it's $124,000. Okay, so that's assuming that your Charizards are all reasonably graded, like they're all in pretty good shape, right? So if your cards are worth $124,000, if it's worth it to you, you said you're 13, right? I think you said that, or you're 20. I forgot. $124,000 is going to be a very big jump to an early retirement for you. So I would really, really consider selling those cards, investing the money. You will have such a good life if you get that going now. I'm just saying. Does anyone remember that Pokemon mobile game, which was sort of like a board game? I don't think I know that one. Is Lucario the GOAT? As much as I love Lucario, both the card, in the games, just aesthetically, in the movie, I love Lucario. He is not my singular favorite. I do love Lucario, though. So if you are 13 and you have $124,000, like just hypothetically, you sell the cards, invest in the stock market, have an expected return of 8 to 10% per year, dude, you're going to be retired before you're my age. You're going to be retired before you're my age. Like, you'll be, potentially. At the very least, you'll be very, very well off. Like, that's insane. My favorite Pokemon are Lunata, Lucario, and Trubbish, it's cute, and Pyroar. I would have to go with Gengar, Cyndaquil, and probably Lapras. Once I went to Chinatown and found fake Pokemon Monopoly. Uh, you know what? I think I've seen that. I think I've seen that. I probably have way more with the rest of my cards, but yeah. So like, here's the thing. If you just want to continue your collection, I completely understand it. But I'm also thinking like, if I had the collection that I had when I was your age, and I invested that money, oh my god, you could retire young and collect whatever you want. You want to collect Pokemon, you want to collect fancy cars, whatever. You'd be so well off. My top five: Charizard, Zacian, Blood Moon, Disaluna, Cinderace, and you forgot number five. It's okay. There were some Pokemon games on Game Boy and as well. Yeah, of course. I was playing Pokemon back in Game Boy, on the Game Boy Pocket. I didn't have the OG Game Boy Brick, but I had the Game Boy Pocket, so that's where I played my Pokemon Red and Blue and Yellow. My favorite Pokemon is Arctozolt. I don't think I know that one off the top of my head. I'm not gonna lie, 5 is kind of a toss-up. It's good. It's gonna give it to Jolteon, though. I like Jolteon. For the longest time, Jolteon was my favorite evolution. He still holds a special place in my heart. But I think Espeon does it for me. My movie promo Mewtwo, my Pikachu, my Lucario, my Greninjas. Okay, so yeah, the movie promo Mewtwo is probably going to be one of the most expensive cards you have. That's very likely going to be one of your most valuable cards. My rarest Pokemon is Lucky Armored Mewtwo in Pokemon. You have the armored. I hate you. Okay, actually, for those who play Pokemon Go, there's 2 events going on this month. One where you can get Raikou, and one where you can get Mewtwo. I am really close to getting Mewtwo, and I'm hoping I get the armored one. My first Pokemon game I got was Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. I actually never played Let's Go Pikachu. I would love to. Maybe I should find a way to play that. I have a lucky shiny Almanite that I named after the ice cream cat from 2012. That is so random. I was not prepared for that. I wasn't prepared for that. I don't know my rarest, but my favorite is Kyogre. Fair. Completely fair. My dad is a huge fan of Pokemon. Fair enough. He still has old console games with Pokemon and the other cards. So, like, I assume he has the Nintendo 64 and has, like, Pokemon Stadium, maybe Pokemon Stadium 2, Pokemon Coliseum. That's probably the games you're talking about. I also have a shiny Omastar named after Krang. Man, you really like your TMNT, don't you? You really like your TMNT. I think I have a shiny Omastar. I don't think I have a shiny Omastar. I think I have a Hundo Omastar. I think I have a Hundo Omastar. What's the difference between camouflage and invisibility? I'm still thinking about it. Well, invisibility, nothing can see you. Camouflage is about masking yourself to your environment. I have a shiny Dragapult that I caught up on the 29th of February. Okay. I remember the drama with Pokemon Go when it launched. So Pokemon Go in my area also used to be like crazy, where if you went downtown to like for an event, hey, if you want to catch a Lapras, there's a Lapras event going on. And you'll see like 300 people at the corner of a street all trying to catch this Lapras. Like, oh my god, those were the days. The Pokemon Go used to be crazy over here. Like, the streets would literally be crowded with people going to Pokemon events. It was insane. Especially during lockdown, when people had nothing to do, it got crazy over here. I kind of miss it, to be honest. Fun fact, I have a Shalfa, a Greninja on Pokemon ZA, and I named the Shalfa Greninja of the Japanese name. Oh, very nice. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Do I have any? I don't think I gave my Pokemon any crazy names or any like unique names. I was never very good at that. I kind of just like collecting Pokemon in general. I never really thought too hard about the nicknames. Maybe I could give more thought to it. Shiny Charizard? Which shiny Charizard? Are we talking like Pokemon Go? Are we talking the cards? And if so, which Charizard? I got a shiny Pick-a-Peck named Present Mike. Oh, of course. And a toe cannon named Toucan Sam. Of course you would. Of course you would. Man, I miss the old Fruit Loops commercials. Believe it or not, I don't have an Onyx or a Squirtle. But like that doesn't really surprise me too much depending on like um like the, if you're talking like on Pokemon Go, like those are it doesn't surprise me too much that you don't have a Squirtle and Onyx. I couldn't come up with anything for Trumbeak when I got it, so I just named it Fruit Loops. You know what? I like Fruit Loops. I personally really like Fruit Loops. If I could fit that, if I could, calorically afford Fruit Loops, I would. Because I really like cereal. I really like cereal. The only downside is, for me, a serving of cereal is like the whole box. I don't like the Nintendo decided to give everything random evos like Onyx and Steelix got confusing. I like Onyx's evolution. I think that one's fine. I think that's okay. And yeah, I was good with that. I used to have a CD. I believe it was for PC. Just know it was a Pokemon. I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about, Yume. I had it too. But my computer couldn't run it properly. I have so much Pokemon nostalgia to go over with you guys. I'm gonna explode. There's the Pokemon Pokeball game. There's playing Pokemon through the Nintendo console with your game on the TV. There's the PC game with the disc. Oh my god, I completely forgot that existed because mine didn't work. For me, when I saw Pokemon Z to A DLC trailer, I was literally saying, "Please, Rowlet, where is Rowlet?" I didn't get the DLC. I actually haven't played Z to A since it came out. I actually am right at the end and I never finished it. I'm right at the end of the game and I never finished it. I have a shiny Clawitzer named after Larry the Lobster. 10 on 10. 10 on 10. That or what other Pokemon could you have named? You could have named Krabby or Kingler after him. You could have also done Corphish. Corphish would also work. You have a shiny Gyarados. Shiny Gyarados is nice. So you have a red Gyarados. Red Gyarados is cool. If you want Pokemon Studio, I believe on eBay it's $15. So the thing is, I never actually got to... If Pokemon Studio is the game that I remember it being, I never had the chance to actually play it. My mom got it for my birthday, or as a gift, and my computer couldn't run it at the time. I had an Emerald Pikachu. That's very cool. Pikachu's cool. I have a Cluncher. I haven't evolved yet, but it's named Mike Tyson. I get it. Just don't let it near your ears, I guess. You lost your Emerald Pikachu? Oh. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Damn. I don't have a lot of time left, guys. Let's say about I have around 4 minutes till I gotta go. I gotta go in a couple minutes, so we'll just make it a good stream. A couple more minutes, and I have to go make dinner. What I remember, the one I had was Pokemon Gotta Catch 'Em All. So Pokemon Red is the one of the first games that we got here in the West. We got Red, Blue, and then we got Yellow. Then it was Gold, Silver, and so on. I had a great time with the original Red. Can I tell me a bedtime story? I'm trying to sleep. I don't really have any bedtime stories. For me, the best bedtime story is a good night, is a good dinner. I'm so disappointing right now. I don't have any bedtime stories. See, this is why I don't have kids. I have no bedtime stories. That'd be terrible. I have a shiny Malamar VMAX. I don't remember. Wait, Malamar. I think I remember Malamar. I'm not sure. I think I might remember Malamar. It's okay. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I have a shiny Dragonite. You have a shiny Dragonite named Shenron. That is appropriate. That is. I think from a aesthetic standpoint, it'd be better as a Dragonair just because of how they're built. But completely valid pick. Completely valid choice in naming. Totally get it. It's just if we're looking at how they look, a green Dragonair named Shenron makes more sense, but still, it's cool. The nostalgia of all these things in my childhood is so fun to remember. Wait for the next couple of videos, because boy, did we come up with some banger ideas for content over the next couple of days. I'm genuinely excited for these throwbacks. Zapdos for me. If you're talking about your rarest Pokemon is Zapdos, are you talking the card like the? Are you talking? Are you talking about the OG, like the base Zapdos from the first set? Because that is cool. I do like that Zapdos. I have a shiny golden Meowth. A golden Meowth. So like I guess he used too much payday and turned to gold. I also have a shiny Chandelure named Lumiere. Wow, a Beauty and the Beast pull? Nice. Very nice. Okay, I have one more minute, guys. I believe the first one I ever played was Silver. Silver has been my favorite Pokemon video game experience to date. I haven't played all the games, so keep that in mind. Completely understand. Silver was so much fun, and I would love to pick it up again. I would love to pick up Silver. It's such a good game. It's such a good game. When I say golden, I mean that the background is golden. Okay, so the Meowth himself is not golden. Okay, kind of disappointed, but it's still fine. It's still fine. Well, goodbye, man. See you tomorrow. Yes, you may. I will be live again tomorrow at our usual time. Okay, actually, heads up. Tomorrow we're having a Resident Evil night at my place. My friends are coming over. We're doing a Resident Evil marathon in celebration of the new Resident Evil game that just came out. So I don't know if I'll make it in time for the usual stream. I'll still go live. I just don't know what time yet. I'll keep you guys posted on the Discord. I'll post in the community tabs. I'll post in the Discord. I'll post on the TikTok stories so you guys know if I'm going to be live or not. But I'll let you know. See you later, Kochi. And I got a shiny Alpha Gardevoir named Kimia. I don't know what the name is a reference to. So yeah, I will keep all of you guys posted like when I'm going live tomorrow. But like, yeah, it is Resident Evil night. My friends are coming over, so there's that. Okay, so guys, we're gonna call it. I'll make some Pokemon nostalgia videos over the next couple of days. We'll be live again tomorrow. I'll let you know what time, and I'll see you then. Let's call it. Thanks for being here. Boom.